What's up, YouTube? It's your homeboy MG. It does another real life story Wednesday. Today's story is kind of celebrity themed. You know, well, why not? Sometimes I see people. Sometimes I recognize people but not their names. And this generally happens in airports. Why does it happen in airports? Well, to be quite honest, celebrities fly in airplanes. Primary example number one. When you see an odd face and you're like, holy crap, I know that face, I don't know their name. I can't ask them if they are that person because I don't know what person that is. First person that I can remember, actually the second person, and second and least memorable, we're working up in order from the bottom to the top, that I ever saw was in the Dallas airport. I'm walking through and I'm like, dude, that guy looks like the guy from Holes, only with a Survivor beard. And it's funny too because I ended up spending $6 in internet money. In money on the internet in the airport to go on their computers and try to search and find out who that guy was, and it was Tim Blake Nelson. Who knew? Second story, also the Dallas airport, and this is probably the most recent one. I'm walking right after getting out from my plane, and I see this guy, and he looks familiar, and he looks slightly Italian, and he looks like he's got very distinctive but not overly bushy eyebrows, and I'm like, well, that's a lot to work with, but he looks, I'm positive I've seen him before in some movie. What have I seen him before in? What have I seen him before in? And instead of asking him this, instead of saying, you look crazy familiar, are you a celebrity, blah blah blah, that's a really odd question to ask, by the way, I just stared very awkwardly for 5 minutes. And the weird thing is, I'm sure he had places to go, but he was probably wondering why the heck I was staring at him, and so he kind of... I had a staring contest with Kevin Pollack, which ended awkwardly, and I'm pretty sure by the standard rules of staring contests I lost. And my favorite story about meeting, well, not meeting, but seeing a celebrity in the airport is one of the first times I ever flew in my entire life. Had a layover in Minneapolis, St. Paul. I was misinformed, this being my first time flying, that when you have a layover, you have to, you know, leave the airport, go get your luggage, then check it back in to fly again. And no, that's not the case at all. So I'm over by the luggage area for the wrong reason, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like Owen Wilson, only older with caterpillar eyebrows, and this guy's, oh my gosh, that's that news guy. And when I realize who he is, I am like literally as close to him as I am to you guys right now. And I'm walking this way, he's walking this way, so I'm kind of going past his left shoulder. Captain Eloquent here. The phrase that comes out of my mouth in passing looks and sounds exactly like this. Yeah, I laughed in the face of Geraldo Rivera. That's a bit of a real life story for your Wednesday. Hope you guys are enjoying Vita. I'm enjoying you guys, enjoying Vita, and sweet t-shirt, yeah, I don't know if I got that in the shot, so, yeah. Until next time, you guys rock and rule all day long, sweet Susie. I'm MG Phenom, and I'm your homeboy.